Why couldn't he talk about how great that is and what a fantastic country this is for doing that, rather than just focusing on identity? There was a particular cricketer that retired this week that I thought had the potential to be one of the unifying forces in Australia, and that is Khawaja. You see he's retired.
Yep.
Didn't cover himself in glory with his last match.
Yeah.
And when I saw, so Khawaja is a special person in Australian cricket because he's Pakistani born, and I think he continues to emphasise the fact that Australian selectors are trying to pick the best 11 people, irrespective of ethnic background, where they come from, etc. I suspect that in 20 years, most of the Australian cricket team might be of Indian heritage, would be my guess, given where cricket is going and where Indian immigration is going.
Yeah.
And so when I looked at Khawaja, I thought, this is a person who can prove better than anyone that Australia is a multicultural society where if you embrace the culture, like, you know, I mean, he came from Pakistan where there is cricket, but like he's embraced the Australian culture. He's become part of the Australian cricket team. What a great story. Unfortunately, that was not the story that played out. Not only did he try to wear Palestinian flags or whatever, or Palestinian writing on his cricket shoes and had to be prevented from doing it after October 7, but his farewell speech that he gave, or an interview to the media, was basically a woe is me like assessment of the fact that he was discriminated against because he's a different religion and a different colour, and when commentators criticised his preparation, it had racial undertones. Now, I don't know about what privilege exactly encompasses, but I'm pretty sure that you can't say that you've been badly treated and discriminated against when 11 people in the whole of Australia get chosen to be in the Australian cricket team and they pick you as one of the 11. That feels like, you know, it's a pretty reasonable treatment to me. And so I found him unbelievably disappointing. I've actually heard as a human being, he's a good human being.
Yeah, we have a little bit to do in the Luxury Escapes. And he's
Is that why you're so quiet?
No, I was letting you finish. Yeah, he was one of my favourite players. Yeah. I've been disappointed in the last few months for him because I'm a massive fan of his historically.
I don't understand why it has to be about identity. Like, this is a guy that has been embraced by Aussies as Aussie as it comes.
Yeah.
He's Muslim. Yeah. He's got brown skin. He doesn't drink alcohol. He doesn't pretend to be something he's not.
Yeah.
And Australia has embraced him. And why couldn't he talk about how great that is and what a fantastic country this is for doing that, rather than just focusing on identity?
Yeah.
And so, I think it's really upsetting. It's not Craig Foster level upsetting, but it is disappointing to me.
Yeah, he certainly was one of my favourite players, if not my favourite player. And I don't think the last month has been great for Uzi, but ultimately, let's look at his career. It was a great career, and maybe the last month wasn't how he wanted it to end. Let's move on to it.
But LBW off a full toss.
Yeah.
It's not a great last innings.
Not the greatest last couple.